What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Rhea and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Wednesday.
Hey!
It is Wicked Wednesday, everybody, because the last night was Dancing with the Stars Wicked Night. Although we're recording this before Wicked Night happens. But it is Wicked Night, and we are feeling wicked. Wicked awesome. It's Wicked Wednesday, everybody.
Wicked on the brain. It should be Wicked Wednesday every Wednesday until Wicked comes out.
So true. So
true,
fucking true.
Let's make every Wednesday
Wicked Wednesday. That would be a beautiful world that we live in.
Yeah. And we'll just maybe sing a song or listen to one or, something of the sort to get us ready.
Yeah.
It puts me in a good mood. Full transparency, we recorded about a 20-minute intro that we have scrapped because we just, you know what? I spoke, and sometimes you just say things and you just needed to get it out. Like, I needed to get it out, but then afterwards I was like, I actually don't really feel good about anything I just said. So we're going to start over. So here we are. On Wicked Wednesday.
So do you want to talk about it again or no?
No.
Cool. So we'll move on.
No.
Yeah, so we recorded.
Just some pet parent anxiety. That's all.
That's fine. And very fair.
And that's it.
And that's
and I don't really need to go deeper than that.
No. And you know what? You got it off your chest.
We're going to DC.
We are. And we
pumped.
filmed an entire intro.
I'm pumped about DC.
You're doing the opposite of what you did in the last intro,
well, that's why I said scrap it,
scrap it, restart.
Scrap it.
We're pumped for DC, super pumped for the tour. I'm actually pumped the fuck up, guys, because the vibes are high. You know that Lizzie McGuire song, "That Side is High"? Change that to "The Vibes are high, and I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number one. I'm not the kind of girl who gives up just like that. Oh, whoa.
Yep.
Okay,
sorry, that's enough.
Cut it out there. But the vibes are fucking high.
That's a great song.
I'm pumped for tour. I'm ready to go. We're going to have a fantastic time. We're going to put on the best shows ever because it is the best show on earth tour.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing splits on it out there, and it's going to be fantastic. And then next week, we have a little bit of Halloween in Chicago. So exciting.
Wear your costumes.
Wear your fucking costumes. If you show up without a costume on, you'll be denied entry.
Yep. Noah, you got any ideas?
That's not true.
I was gonna just let that ride.
Me too, but I feel bad.
Yeah.
Maybe
if you don't want to dress
up,
you
not comfortable, you don't have to. But we do encourage
strongly
dress up.
Encourage.
And I'm not somebody who's like, oh, you didn't dress up, you're too good. Like, I'm not going to judge you for that. Some people are just not comfortable with that, and that's totally okay.
But maybe you could coordinate your sign with your costume. Have fun with that.
Oh my God, that's such a good idea. Yeah. That is a good idea. Well, we are dressing up, we're coordinating, and we think we're going to rock it. But here's where I'm at. I want to be about 5 different things. Like, we have our coordinated costume for the show. That's epic. Hopefully,
Yeah.
Around this time of the year, you never know if things are going to come in the mail.
Yep.
It's Halloween time. Yep. But on top of that, I just thought about 5 different Halloween costumes while I was sitting here that I thought could be good. Ideas. And I was like, fuck, do I do 4 different outfit changes on Thursday and have all different kinds of costumes? I mean,
we do have the whole weekend after, I was walking all of yesterday and thinking I'm so excited for the Chicago show that I don't have a single actual Halloween plan.
Right, I actually did think about that.
It's the day before Halloween, and then we come home, it's Halloween weekend, and it's I don't have a single plan.
Same, I did think about that. I was like, who's going to throw a Halloween bash?
I know.
I'm going to one on that Friday.
No invite?
Oh my
for
God,
your girls?
Noah's the most popular one. We're over here, no Halloween parties for us. How many, you got a big one? You going to dress up? You have to dress up.
This
it's
one,
actually
you kind of
Halloween.
have to. Yeah. This is always a big.
No envy for us?
It's actually in
whose party?
Hoboken, or in New Jersey.
Oh, you go every year.
It's like this. Yeah, the person throws a big Halloween party and a big Christmas party every year, at their.
Oh, and
That's
this is
epic.
a friend or
a friend of a
friend.
Yeah, it's a friend.
At this point, you've been
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say you're not a friend.
Right.
Wow,
that's epic.
So fun. I'm jealous.
Me too. I wish I had a Halloween bash to go to.
Yeah, we don't.
I'll put in a good word for you guys.
We don't.
Yeah.
We don't.
If we say your name at the door, can we get in?
Yeah.
Well,
but then also
you've been
it's like
acting
you
today?
put in all the work for the costume for the tour, and then you get back. It's like what do we got left?
right.
I just have multiple costumes for Olive, so.
Well, that's great. Photo shoot and all will be fantastic. But yeah, I thought about like, I've never been anything scary. Yeah. Actually scary. And I was like, wow, I'm kind of having the itch to do that this year. That's not what one of our costumes are. I mean, our costume is not
But what
scary.
what would you want to do? Like you're thinking just like wearing a mask, or are you thinking like prosthetics, blood, cuts, like that kind of scary?
Not
like gory?
That. I kind of just want to wear a mask. Like, that's just, it's so simple and so outdone.
I just want to wear a mask.
But I've just never worn a mask for Halloween.
Yeah.
You know, why not?
Yeah.
The Scream mask with the Skims bush.
I did it one time.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I was going to ask what you were, but I know.
You know what it was. Yeah. But it's not, it does give you like a new, like it gives you like no one knows who I am. Like this is thrilling feeling. You know?
And I've never done that. The last 2 years I've dressed up as boys.
Yeah.
Last year was Zach Martin from Sweet Life. The year before that was the iconic Sebastian from She's the Man.
Yep.
That everybody has done at this point, but I've done it best. And this year will be great.
Yeah. Very excited. As the holidays approach, get what you need to personalize your home with Wayfair. Shop holiday decor for every room in the house, whether it's Christmas trees, wreaths, or inflatables for the front yard. Wayfair's your one-stop shop. Refresh your guest room with bedding, linens, throw pillows, and accent chairs for way less. You can make holiday hosting a breeze with quality cookware that will wow any guest. Wayfair has so many amazing things. I have my awesome bookcase that I got from Wayfair. I love it. It fits my apartment so well. And I can't wait to do my holiday shopping and get all new Christmas gear, some new pillows, decorations to really make sure my apartment is in the holiday season. There's something for every style and every home, no matter your space or budget. Wayfair makes it easy to tackle your home goals this holiday season with endless inspiration for every space and budget. Free and easy delivery, even on the big stuff. No more huge delivery fees for furniture. You can get big stuff like sofas, dining tables, beds, desks, and more shipped free. Get organized, refreshed, and ready for the holidays for way less. Head to wayfair.com right now to shop all things home. That's WAYFAIR.com, Wayfair. Every style, every home. I have a question for the both of you.
Lay it on
that I've been saving somehow through this entire afternoon.
We've talked all day.
I know. I was saving it for this moment. You guys in group 7?
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten so many fucking TikToks about Group 7 that
I've seen it mentioned, and I'm like, I don't even.
I must be in it if I've all I'm getting is Group 7 TikToks.
Yeah, did you get the original video?
I have no idea.
What does it mean?
Probably not if I'm saying I have no idea.
So this musician, honestly, very smart. I think her name is Sophie James. I'm gonna double check that, but I'm pretty sure it's Sophie James. She made like a bunch of TikToks and the sound is playing. Hold on. She made a bunch of TikToks and it was like, if you see this, you're in group 1. If you see this, you're in group 2, group 3, whatever, blah, 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 all the way to group 7.
Okay, I haven't gotten if you see this, you're in a group, but I've only gotten group 7.
Sophia James.
I've only gotten group 7 TikToks.
Ah, okay.
You know,
what's
of
up
people.
With group 7?
And everybody's in group 7 though.
Well, that's the thing. It's like if the algorithm does its job, group 7 becomes the more popular video. So therefore, everyone sees group 7. Then it's like group 7.
Everybody's in group 7.
Everybody's in group 7.
I haven't received a group.
Yeah, because if you look at her,
I'm groupless.
So I did see her original group 7 video.
You did, so you're in group 7.
Yeah, I'm in group 7.
I'm gonna scroll right now and see if one pops up.
But here's like group 7. That video has 20 million views.
Yeah.
The other ones all have like 1.8, 1.4.
So group 7 is the most popular group.
Yeah, like group 7 immediately, and everyone in the comments was like, the love for group 7 just like popped off the most.
It did, because everybody on my TikTok is in
great
group
marketing
7.
from this girl, because she also put her own song to the video. Mm-hmm. So it's like now there's like millions of views. So it's like this one's like, if you're seeing this, you're part of group 5. And she had said, I'm posting a bunch of videos to observe which one gets the most reach. This is post number 5. And then her group 7 one is just the one that popped off.
Shit. Well, I haven't, lucky for you, you've received a group assignment.
I know, and I've seen both of her videos because then yesterday she posted step 2 of the experiment, trying to see if using another song will still reach group 7. And it did. I still got it on my For You page.
Wow.
But like, you're telling me you haven't seen one single video for another group?
No, for another group, I've only seen people talking about group 7.
I have only seen people say that they're in group
I've seen
7.
other people posting like, comment if you're also in group 7.
You haven't seen.
I mean, Madeline Klein's out here posting about being in group 7.
I don't believe these people. Like, or I kind of.
Oh my God.
What do you mean you don't believe him? The numbers are clearly there. 20 million people saw that first video, and 1 million saw the other ones. She's testing the TikTok algorithm. If it's more popular, the video is being watched more,
but there's like
and
a million
therefore
people.
It's being sent out to more people.
But there's a million people like for group 2, and no one knows about them.
Yeah, because they're in group 2, not group 7.
Well, big news. I'm in a group. I just got assigned one.
Like, on
we
your
just
For You
capped
page?
it. I was scrolling on my For You page, and
it was one of Sophia's videos.
And it's Sophia James, and I'm assigned a group, and it is not group 7.
Oh my God.
What?
What group?
I don't want to say. Am I a fucking loser now that I'm not in group 7, or am I cool?
Did you get group 6?
No.
Oh, we're just looking to see her other videos.
Am I now?
Oh, bless you.
A loner because I'm in another group.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's cooler to be in another group now because there's
now
20
everybody's
million
in
group
group
7s.
There's everybody's in group
tell
7s.
us.
Yeah. Guess. There's no character traits.
No.
Just a group.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I'm in group 4.
Yeah.
I said that.
Then you must be group 4 too.
No, I just you said guess.
I know,
said
but
4.
you guessed. But that must mean maybe it's a calling to you that you're. Also
I'm
group
scrolling
4.
my For You page just to try to get one.
Yeah, let us know when you get one. Well, I'm in group 4, everybody.
Wow.
I'm not a group 7 baddie, I guess. Yeah. But
you're not.
Everybody's in group 7, I guess. So maybe it's okay to be in group 4. Are you guys in something?
7.
You're in.
Sarah's in 7.
Sarah's in 7 too. Maddie hasn't gotten one.
Also, I'm cracking up because I just got a video of girl with no job saying stop lying about group 7.
Yeah, she's right because the people are
She's
lying.
Like, I'm not group 7, but I'm a truth teller. And you know what? Yeah, you admitted. I will say I was in group. That was the first video I saw. But it's also it's not rare.
Congrats. We're all jealous of you.
No, but I'm saying it's actually more rare for yours.
It is.
Because TikTok is pushing.
I'm giving up.
TikTok's pushing out the other.
Yeah, so
like TikTok's pushing out group 7 the most.
Group 4, welcome baddies. Yeah, I'm your leader.
Like, this is here's a Chiefs TikTok. Group 7, how we feeling? Like it was all I saw yesterday.
Welcome
day
to
was
group
just
4.
It seems like Hunger Games.
It does.
Yeah,
it does.
That's true.
It does.
I'm actually proud of not having a group. I'm my own person.
Classic.
Good for you.
Everybody belongs in a group.
Yeah.
According to Sophia James. Now listen, group
That's my
4.
entire TikTok.
Welcome to the other side.
Yeah, Rhea's taking over group 4.
Of group 4. I'm now your leader.
Group 4 needs a leader. Group 4 needs a leader.
There I am.
Because I feel like
Who's
Sophia's
the leader
got
of group 7?
Well, I feel like she's got group 7. Like
Sophia James is the leader of group 7?
Yeah, I feel like she is really taking over group 7 since she created it, But like group 7's the one that blew up the most. So I feel like the other groups are up for grabs. We're just going to put you in charge of group 4.
Done.
Everyone's like, if you're in group 4, stand up, join Rhea.
Welcome.
Yeah.
I welcome you. I can't decide if I want it to be like a happy-go-lucky group. Welcome to group 4, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Woo! We got our nails done. We got our hair done. We're looking hot and sexy, and we're parading ourselves out there, everybody. Welcome to group 4. Hold on tight. This is going to be one hell of a ride. Or welcome to group 4. This is your biggest fucking nightmare.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. 2 very different groups.
Very different. I think I'm going to be the first one.
Yeah.
Come on in, ladies and gentlemen.
You don't want it to be a nightmare.
No, I don't want it to be a nightmare. Come on in to group 4. We're having a good time, and we want you to be a part of it. Welcome.
Love it.
That's my group 4.
Love it.
Yeah.
That's really all I wanted to bring up. did we make the Louvre break-in a topic, or should we talk about it right now? Okay,
we did. We could talk about it right now. So there was some theft. There was a heist. There was a Louvre heist.
Insane. How does this happen?
But yet so chic.
No, it's the chicest robbery one could make.
Robbing
the
Louvre.
The Louvre, like you're the creme de la creme of robbers.
Right, and you know how I feel about robbers.
Yeah.
I've talked about this. I think it's so desperate being a robber or a burglar. It's one of the most desperate occupations you can have.
Yep.
Now,
these guys,
they're pros.
And they had a plan. This is some like Ocean's 11 shit.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I thought the same thing. This is a movie.
Yeah.
And if I was watching a movie about this, I would be rooting for the burglars to get the jewelry from the Louvre.
How fast do you think the scripts are being made about this one?
Immediately.
They're like, we got to get this one made.
George Clooney just called Brad Pitt.
The Netflix documentary is being made already as we speak. 7 minutes.
That's all it took.
In, out, motorbikes, off with priceless amounts of jewels. That's when you know it's so crazy. They can't even put a price on it. They can't even put a price on how priceless these jewels were. Now, I don't know what you do with priceless jewels once you get them.
Right. How do you even sell priceless probably to...
It's like Black Rabbit. Oh, you haven't gone there yet.
But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Spoiler.
Yeah.
But like, what do you do with them? You just immediately sell them to... But then like, does the black market even want those? They must. Black market wants everything.
I mean, they want everything. They want your fucking kidney. They want your spleen. They want all your organs.
But they haven't found these people, right?
That's a good question.
No.
I mean,
they have not, right?
Not. I feel like that would have been big news if they did.
Hats off to them, and it's bad. Obviously,
crowns off to them.
Yeah, you're right. Hats. I mean, I'm
this
repeating
article,
myself, and you just
this
already
article's
said the
thinking
joke.
that they may have been melted down.
Oh wow!
Oh, that makes sense.
On the morning of October 19th, the robbers shattered a window and stole 8 pieces of priceless jewelry from the world's most visited museum before escaping on motorbikes. The museum shuttered its doors following the robbery. The jewels. Oh, they estimated they're worth $102 million. I feel like they're worth more.
That would have been sick to be in the museum when that was happening. You got to be like, wait, is this?
Yeah.
You're like, is this happening right now? The Louvre is getting robbed. Now, here's the thing. Obviously, it's bad. You know, if we would just want to sit here and talk about like the realistic side of it, like, yeah, it's horrible. But if we want to really... You know,
it's bad, but no one was killed or anything.
Right. Like, if we like,
no, but I mean, it's like
priceless jewels,
historic artifacts.
But on the other side of it, you're just kind of impressed with the job they've done.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like, what a heist they pulled off to climb up the ladder into the Louvre, get the jewels, get out of there. No one's found you.
The fact that they dropped that one
You're
crown
experts.
behind and they left it on the ground.
Yeah, Cinderella lost her shoe.
The secretary of the International Council of Museum Security told CNN, what we've definitely seen in the last 5 to 7 years is some more shift towards raw materials theft. If the thieves who hit the Louvre are skilled, they are likely planning to recut the larger gems. There's a lot of value in the history, but again, you're going to get easily caught if you try and sell something like a crown of the Empress. Yeah. Like if you're trying to sell the Empress's crown, probably going to get caught.
Go to a pawn shop.
Versus a handful of diamonds.
Right. You're going to get caught for that. So it's got to be black market, you know, paraphernalia at this point. You don't want to know. And I don't want to know. I say you don't want to know because I don't want to know. And I don't think it's anything we should question or look into. I'm dead serious. It scares the shit out of me. I'd rather move on.
But like, I'll be honest.
Topic-wise, I'd rather move on.
The description of this robbery feels like pretty simple. You know what I'm saying? For like breaking into the Louvre.
Yeah.
Like they were on a crane. They smashed a window. They got in. They grabbed the shit. They got out.
They got no cameras?
And they weren't stopped.
They got no cameras?
Oh, I'm sure they have cameras, but maybe they went. I don't know. Do they go dark?
Maybe like they are. There's always in the movies. There's always that one guy in the truck who like shuts the cameras off.
The robbers allegedly used a crane positioned on a truck to gain access to the gallery, a first floor wing of the Gallery d'Apollon, the first floor wing of the museum that houses the French crown jewels. They broke a window using an angle grinder, smashed 2 display cases, and fled on motorbikes. Prosecutors say the robbery took between 6 and 7 minutes, and the robbers were unharmed, but threatened guards with the angle grinders. Investigators believe 3 to 4 experienced thieves were involved.
Experienced
thieves. not their first rodeo. I mean,
No.
one would imagine so. Like your first theft is not the Louvre.
No, I think if you're dipping your toe into burglary, you're doing some houses first, maybe some pawn shops. I think even banks are real risky.
They are, but like,
but you probably step up to
most
banks.
famous museum in the world
For sure. I think you go houses.
Oh, they dropped 1 crown.
You go shops. You go banks. You don't get to the Louvre until you have a lot
there's
of
like one rookie
experience
in the
on your
crew.
resume. Of course,
Yeah.
there's always got to be one rookie in the group to teach him the ropes.
Yeah.
I think they're probably the ones waiting in the truck.
He's the one who dropped the crown.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's a rookie move. But I mean, the whole thing is just like a real change in pace of news as well. It's like, oh my God, the Louvre.
I
was
saw this
robbed?
and was like, they broke into the fucking Louvre?
Yeah, that's
But it's cool
wild.
that,
You hear
like,
about
this
that
is
every day.
Like, I feel like this stuff seems like movie, like where this doesn't actually happen.
Yeah.
So part of it's like, wow, it's kind of cool that there's actual criminals like this out there. Like, you're not hurting anyone.
I mean,
You know,
I don't know
I'm
if I'd call it
gonna
cool.
Probably disagree with that.
I told you I don't like burglars or
Yeah.
robbers. I think they're pathetic and desperate.
I also think like
This isn't pathetic and desperate.
I'm also like not
We're going down the history
encouraging
books.
stealing a country's like historical artifacts that like are very valuable.
Nicolas Cage stole the fucking Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, in a movie.
on a real note,
Yeah.
this is no good.
You know,
But
like
if we're
the
sitting here
Louvre said-
joshing around.
The Louvre said beyond their market value, these items have inestimable heritage and historical value. It's like, and that sucks too, because it's like these historical items are probably gonna get I mean, it's been days now. They haven't been caught. So it's like at that point, these things have probably been completely dismantled, torn apart. The jewels are back to their, the stones. They're trying to get rid of the stones.
Yeah.
So as for the historical aspect of like the crown jewels of France,
Yeah,
they're gone.
That's
They're
crazy.
gone.
Have you ever seen the movie The Thomas Crown Affair with Pierce Brosnan?
Yes.
Incredible.
I've never seen that.
Good
watch
movie,
it.
great movie.
One of maybe the best robbery scene
My dad's
I've
a
ever
big
seen.
fan of that
My
movie.
mom, that's my mom's favorite movie.
This is a movie, though, right
It
here.
is. It
Like
is.
the robbery of the
It'll be
Louvre
made in
is-
multiple iterations. There'll be a documentary, a feature film,
Right.
Who do you want playing the
series.
robbers?
a Hulu series. This could be directed by George Clooney.
Yeah, I said he already called Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Probably. They're working on it.
Austin Butler's definitely going to be cast in this. It's going to be like, all right, let's
Go
go.
Giants.
He's in
After
the
he
Louvre.
steals the crown jewels.
Wait, my mom's calling.
Yeah,
Go
wait,
Giants.
Go Giants.
Crazy.
Crazy.
It really is. I saw when that graphic popped up on my Instagram over the weekend, and I thought, they broke into the Louvre?
You're like, how's that even? That's ballsy.
It really is.
You got to be
And as
fucking ballsy.
yeah, and like I've been to the Louvre. They're pretty. It's pretty tight.
Yeah.
I mean, you would
Not
hope
tight
if
enough.
They have that much
No, I know.
value.
But
in
maybe
there.
you think it's like the ones that are so the names like they're so huge and
cocky.
so well known that they like get
They're like,
maybe
no
like
one's going to rob
they
us.
get a little lazy because they're like, who would ever try to rob the Louvre?
Yeah.
You know,
These
And
guys.
these guys did it.
They did it. And they not only did it, they
Got away.
accomplished it.
Yeah,
Which
at
is
least
wild.
because I feel like the odds of finding
I do hope they find them.
the odds of finding them must go down. I feel like it's like a any type of missing person type thing
It
where
could
it's
be
like the
another
odds of
country.
being found after 24 hours goes down drastically.
Right. But for the plot, I really hope they find them.
Yeah.
Imagine that car ride, or the like,
They
once
were
get
they all
home,
got on bikes,
They got after they're like, we did it.
motorbikes,
They're on motorbikes. Like,
Yeah.
this is just.
fleeing through the
I need to
streets
see
of
who
Paris.
these guys are.
Yeah,
Because that is wild.
it kind of makes me think of like Now You See Me. Like, are they all magicians?
Right. You're right. This could be the fourth
Could
movie
they all
of Now
be
You See Me.
magicians?
It's
This
Jesse
could be.
Eisenberg.
They should just scratch whatever
Yeah.
they got for the fourth movie.
Yeah,
and put Woody Harrelson and
be
Jesse
like, you know what? We
Eisenberg
should actually.
on bikes and Isla Fisher and go
Yeah.
rob the Louvre
Mm-hmm.
and disappear like that. Well, yeah, that was wild, but I hope they figure it out. We gotta know who
Crazy.
these guys are. These bastards that stole from the Louvre.
Yeah, the movie, it's unwritten. Like
We just
maybe
wrote
they'll
it.
find- yeah,
we
But,
just
like,
wrote Now
it's
You
still-
See Me 4.
Yeah, but
But like they can
Act-
find them. Maybe they
Act
don't.
3 is still to be written.
Yeah,
You know.
we got Mark
Mm-hmm.
Ruffalo searching for them.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right. opportunities are endless. All right, let's get into the rest of the show. We're going to be talking about John Stamos on the Good Guys podcast. He had some things to say about Lori Loughlin's now ex-husband. Kristin Cavallari says that her and Lauren Conrad are friends again. And Louis Tomlinson had some choice words for Logan Paul, which, you know what? Don't we all sometimes, right? And we have the pop corner. So let's get into it.
The NFL season is here, so it is the perfect time to talk about our favorite hats from 47. I'm wearing one right now. I got my Eagles hat on from 47. I love all my 47 hats. They are so comfortable, so cute, so stylish. I think I basically have every single Eagles hat that they make, and I'm always checking their site for their new drops, which happen all season long. We love the NFL hats, but they also have new drops launching for NHL, NBA, and NCAA all fall and winter. 47 isn't just game day wear. They focus on the quality and the style of the product. It's also not just hats. They have t-shirts, sweatshirts, so you can put together the perfect outfit for your favorite team. So if you want to check out your favorite team, like if you're like me, you love the Eagles, they have amazing Eagles stuff. Really can't say enough about their hats. I think I really am wearing their hats multiple times a week, especially the Eagles one when we're in season. So shop 47brand.com now and use code CITO for 20% off your purchase.
John Stamos went on the Good Guys podcast with Boy with No Job and Josh Peck. And, you know, he did not hold back about talking about Lori Loughlin's ex-husband, now Mossimo.
Yeah.
He had some things to say. And now it has everybody.
John did not fuck with Mossimo.
No, he didn't. And now everybody's like, wait, are we getting Uncle Jesse and Aunt Becky together?
Yeah.
Is that what's happening here?
Right. One could only dream. However, one could only dream, period. That's really about the thought there. However, he is married and recently married and like recently had a kid.
Right.
You know?
Those things did happen.
Like 2018.
Yeah.
17, 18. But I know, I'm sure.
So that's not that recent.
It's
almost 10
enough.
years.
Yeah. True.
We're headed into 2026.
Yeah, I don't know what year it is, you know. It's but in this
decade, he has got married.
In the grand scheme of their relationship, of how long John Stamos and Lori Loughlin have known each other. Mm-hmm. Well, you know, John's had his various public relationships.
Fair share.
Yeah. The whole Rebecca Romaine thing, you know, the whole thing. And now you have really him giving his unfiltered thoughts, where he seemed to insinuate that Lori really has been paying the price for this guy for years, even when it came down to, you know, the whole college admission scandal and how much she was really involved in that. And, you know, John was like, she went to fucking jail for, you know, it's just like really seemed like perhaps she had his back in many aspects. And he didn't want to speak on if there was a cheating situation or whatever happened, because that was the rumors that she's found some incriminating evidence against him, and that led to her leaving him. But that's where it was at. And he, you know, he said he's a narcissist, and he probably will never see him again.
Go off, John.
And seems to be pretty happy about that.
Do you think Lori was okay with John saying all this, or do you think John's going to get a phone call from Lori?
No, I bet you, if anything, especially if this is all going down right now, I think Lori's like, fucking finally I have somebody, like, get the truth out there that's not me, you know?
Yeah, I could see that.
Like, I got a friend backing me up.
That's true. It's like she doesn't have to say it, but somebody else could say it that is close enough.
Yeah.
And they can get the word out there.
Exactly. Like, it's not me going publicly and bashing my ex-husband or being like, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. It's like, no, one of my closest friends.
Yeah.
He can, oh, sorry, I didn't know he was going to do that.
Right. And
but
John's like,
happy he did.
Yeah. And John's like, I don't give a shit. Mossimo, come for me.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you have to say.
Yeah.
That's the kind of attitude John was giving.
He really did. He did not.
He didn't hold back.
Which
I appreciate. I mean, he's standing up for his friend. If he knows the truth of what's going on behind the scenes, and he thinks that Lori has taken the fall for Mossimo's actions, and he wants to talk about it, then go for it.
I think the John Stamos married Google search probably hit an all-time high this
all-time
week,
high, because I immediately saw people like being like, go
Wait,
get her, King.
Yeah,
go get Aunt Becky.
Yeah. You're like, oh, nope, married.
No.
Married.
Yeah.
But you do love to see him backing her up like that.
Yeah, we should get John Stamos on this podcast.
Love to have him on this podcast.
I know. I feel like
I know.
maybe the next time we head to LA, John, come on the pod. We'd love to hear what you got to say.
Yeah.
About Lori and Mossimo. And also your time on Full House. I'm always a sucker for the Full House stories.
Yeah. Always.
Anything behind the scenes talking about Full House, I'm always a sucker for that.
Always. Yeah, I hope Lori's okay, because that's tough. What everything that's going down right now.
Right, you have that big scandal years back. You stick through that. You both go to jail.
Right.
You serve time.
Right.
You stay together, and then you catch Mossimo.
Yeah, that's
some
what
shady shit
that's
behind
what
your
I'm.
back.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Dirty.
the level of disrespect to be married for that long and to be like, I went through all this shit for you.
Yeah.
Allegedly. If we,
Right.
if what John Stamos says is the accurate timeline here, which, I'd imagine John knows the stories. That, like, she was ride or die and was like, hey, if we're going down, we're going down together.
Yeah.
And then just to find him being sleazy.
Sneaking around.
Yeah.
Dirty work.
Dirty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure we'll hear more about this ongoing separation between the two of them because
yes, I'm
I
glad.
think we have some, not we, but the people have some sources. Like John Stamos is
Right.
out there talking about it. I'm sure a lot of people will talk about it.
I'm glad John's standing up for her.
Yeah. Moving on, Kristin Cavallari said that her and Lauren Conrad are friends again. And you know what? That's nice. I'm sure that they're not going to be besties, right? Like, are they going to pick up back again and be best friends? Doubtful. But if they could be friends that grab a drink every once in a while or grab dinner every once in a while and, they reminisce about the old times and they move along, I think that's great because there's so much history there and a lot of, like, who they are is because of each other, kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you build these big names, Kristin Cavallari, Lauren Conrad, because of these shows that they were on that involved each other and the drama that came along with it.
Yep. She said on her podcast, Kristin said, Lauren and I are friends. And of course, we know it's been a lot of back and forth between the two of them for a long time. And apparently the bad blood between them made her hesitant to participate in the reunion. And she had said, I didn't actually want to do it, and I'm really happy that I did. It was such a great experience. It really was healing in a lot of ways. It was very therapeutic, which is great. And like you said, it's one of those things where I think once you get old enough to be able to look back at those times with a different, through a different lens.
Of course.
Brings a lot of perspective and seeing other people's sides or other people seeing your side. And you can just bury it and move on and be like, well, now maybe we could just look back at that time and laugh or bond about it,
For sure. And if you don't hold hard feelings about it or any feelings at all, I'm sure it's easy for them to move on.
Exactly.
They've both lived quite a life since then. And so I'm sure they have many other people and many other things that they have feelings on. And this is just nothing anymore.
I agree.
So that's very nice. And then the last topic, Louis Tomlinson, he fucking hates Logan Paul.
Hates him.
Hates Logan Paul. He doesn't like the interview that Logan Paul did with Liam Payne back in 2022.
Yeah.
Where Liam Payne spoke candidly about his relationship with the other members of One Direction. And of course, Logan poked and prodded and wanted to know more because, he's a guest on his podcast and if he's talking, he's pulling.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, we all know, like, Logan Paul. You know what I mean? Like, we're not going to be like, oh, hot take, Louis Tomlinson hates Logan Paul.
Yeah, I think
Logan Paul's done some shitty things.
For sure.
And he's always out for the clicks and all that.
For sure. I think Louis looks at maybe a lot of the media that Liam was doing around that time as maybe taking advantage of him a little bit because he was clearly not in a great place. And then, yes, like use that for clicks, use that for headlines, got these stories out of him. Louis did this whole interview with The Independent and just talking about like One Direction's journey and everything that they've all been through and, kind of after this terrible, terrible event to, he said it was like easy to kind of point fingers and do all of that. And But he does believe that like the adults that were around One Direction did a good job helping them at that time. But he does say, the article says, if there is a fault to be found, he believes it lies in the whirlwind of social media comment and online journalism, in quotes, that surrounded everything they did. There was a notorious 2022 interview with Payne on Logan Paul's podcast, which today makes for an even more uncomfortable watch than it did at the time. Payne, who appeared to be drinking whiskey throughout the conversation, received a huge backlash from fans and the media for what were perceived as, quote, arrogant remarks about his role in the band, claiming that Simon Cowell formed One Direction around him, and for comments he made about his ex-bandmates, Zayn in particular. Liam later apologized. He had said, I was so angry at what was going on around me, I took it out on everybody else, and revealed that he had spent 100 days in rehab after that interview had aired. I fucking forever despise Logan Paul. Horrible, horrible little fucker, Tomlinson says, with quiet venom. I think that's also the problem with some of this new, quote, media. I would like to think most journalists, he corrects himself, some journalists have a duty of care. Quite a lot of the fan upset appeared to be motivated by Payne's claims that he was the de facto band leader. Yet Tomlinson confirms that this was essentially the case. It was definitely, he says, it was definitely a role that was assigned to him. That is the truth. And then the others, he went on to continue about how the others looked up to Liam a lot because he had other like performing experience and all of those. And then he went on to share some of their fond memories together. But yeah, I mean, I think that interview especially really caused a lot of conversation, a lot of stir. And I think it was sort of the beginning of a lot of people like changing their opinions about Liam or thinking that he was saying kind of hurtful things about the other band members that seemed uncalled for. Mm-hmm. And it just escalated from there. And, right. You know, it was just really a spiral from there. And it breaks my heart to hear Louis even talk about it because clearly it is still so fresh. It's only been a year. Mm-hmm. So it's like him reliving it or talking about it. It's like, I think, and Louis in a bunch of longer form interviews recently where he has kind of said, you know, the worst thing you can do and something that he's done is like, well, you kind of blame like, oh, could I have done more? Mm-hmm. Or what did I not do enough? And all these things, you know? And at that time, seeing those interviews probably maybe stop some of them from reaching out or doing that. And I think that's maybe where fingers get pointed or they hold grudges or things. I'm like, I would not blame Louis for holding a grudge against Logan Paul. And clearly he, you know, doesn't want jack shit to do with Logan Paul ever. Right. That's an intense quote.
It is. And I'm sure, you know, he's seen other things of Logan Paul and he just probably maybe just doesn't like him all around as well.
Yeah.
But obviously he holds feelings about that. But it's one of those situations where, you know, you're going to feel a certain way. You can't tell Louis Tomlinson how to feel, but like it's not on them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I wish Louis can hear that and know that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I think it's like working through all those different stages of emotions. Mm-hmm. And that's just something that it seems he's not going to let go of, which, you know.
Right.
That's his prerogative.
Yeah, totally.
And it's really one of those things where if it is true though when you like go back and watch or I see like clips mm-hmm. of it where I'm just like, you could tell he wasn't in a good place. Mm-hmm. So I think like,
and Logan Paul's just one of those people that will do
right. It's just like it really is
anything for those. It's YouTube
kind of taking
clicks.
Advantage of someone who's in a very vulnerable state. Yeah, I think
for sure.
And therefore, Louis,
not fucking with Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, little fucker, hates him.
Yeah, that's a quote that will live on though, for sure.
Yep.
That one could be used over and over again.
Hopefully, those two don't run into each other anywhere. No.
Yeah. All right, that wraps up today's topics. DC, we are headed to hang out with you this week. We can't wait to stop by Wednesday at the Franklin Hall to have our Truly meet and greet. I got a nice little Truly in my hand, the Prosecco style. It's part of the celebration pack with Truly. Truly Hard Seltzer is all about fun, light, refreshing variety in a bubbly effervescent style to get you and your people in a lively party mood like we will be Wednesday night and for the tour on Thursday. We want to see you, so come hang out, come celebrate with us with the Celebrations Pack. It's made with flavor, and all drinks are packed with fun, exciting flavors. They're made light and bubbly, and now with their new Celebration Pack, there's a limited time variety pack made to celebrate this fall. It's 4 juicy flavors: the Peach Party, Citrus Spark, Prosecco style, and Rosé style. Grab Truly Hard Seltzer at your favorite store or bar, or visit www.trulyhardseltzer.com and use the Truly Finder to find it near you. All right, everybody, let's get into the Pop Corner, where we're taking your hot takes, your voicemails, your opinions. Let's get into it. Noah, play that first voicemail.
Hi. Oh, my gosh. My name is Maddie. I was just listening. You guys were talking about kids not being invited to dinner when they're over at someone else's house. And I'm going to one-up you. I'm going to one-up every video that you saw. Basically, when I was younger, I had this girl who was in the same class as me, definitely a competitor. The mom hated me, probably still holds a grudge against me, would tell people things about me that weren't true, very much competition. You get what I'm saying. I was over at their house one night for dinner, and not only was I not invited to the dinner table, not only was I not invited to eat the dinner, I was invited to the dinner table. I sat at the dinner table with this family and was told by the mom that they did not have enough food to feed me, and that there were leftovers, that I could have some leftovers. And when the mom said that to me, I remember the girl, my friend, looking at me with this like menacing look. I'm not kidding you. This girl put back so much food so that there was none left over, so that I didn't get any. And I felt it, and I called my mom, and we had another family friend that lived on their street. I remember thinking, like, I'm going to go escape to go to these people's houses, because what is happening to me right now? And then they all had dessert together. They all had a little Laughing Cow ice cream together, and told me, well, you can have a bite of one if you want it. And there was another one in the freezer. I saw it. I saw it in the package. There was enough for me. This was a very wealthy, well-off family, too, I might add. Like, they didn't have a shortage of food. This was not a problem for them. Anyway, that traumatized me, and I don't think I ever really hung out with her like that ever again.
Yeah, I can't believe you for that.
The fuck?
That's crazy.
Yo, that is whacked
That's
out.
some diabolical shit.
That is weird.
You sit at the table and you're like, don't touch the food.
Forced to watch them eat.
Yeah, that's
and
weird.
Not
That's
touch
like
the food.
Yeah,
that's some weird shit with the mom too.
Yeah, that's some weird like power trip.
Nothing weirder than moms who are rude to other little girls because of jealousy. It is really bizarre behavior. And they're like grown up mean girls. Moms who just like never graduated from that mean girl state and then are mean to their little daughter's friends are fucking bizarre. And this sounds like that. And that's weird. And I mean, quite the story you live to tell. I mean, it's hilarious. You have that story to tell.
We got a lot of voicemails about this, by the way. Like, I'm not going to play all of them.
That is
but, like,
so fucked up.
Of people saying that they were left.
That they have experiences like this.
I told you it was all over.
I want to know, like, where did any of them say like where they grew up? I want to know. I want to know like where they were.
We need states and cities.
Yeah, play another one. I just want to hear one more.
Hey, Rhea, Fran, Noah, and Olive. This is Jack from Florida, and I absolutely adore y'all's show. Just want to say that first. But I was just listening to the episode of y'all talking about the TikTok trend where people are staying at their friend's house and the friend eats dinner with their family without them. And this personally happened to me all throughout high school. I would go over to my boyfriend's house, and he is the baby boy of the family. I mean, he had 3 sisters, but the baby boy, the prized baby boy. And his mom would literally make him a plate and I would sit with him at the dinner table and would make him an entire plate. And I would just have to sit there and watch it.
What?
And I don't know why she just never liked me. I was always very quiet.
Yo, this is like a mom thing.
No, it
this
is.
is a weird mom shit.
This is some weird mom power trip shit of like, I'm not going to feed this kid.
Just trying to have a boyfriend and, you know. But I would stay over there for hours, so I would not eat for a very long time. And I don't know if I've ever told my mom about that. So my mom would be pissed. So just wanted to share that experience with you guys. definitely happens to
oh my God.
definitely happens to some
There's
of us
a
out there. I know
theme
it's happened with my boyfriend, with high school friends of his, but for different reasons. But wild world.
There's a theme here,
right? It's
with
like
with moms,
weird
moms who are jealous of their daughter's friends or jealous of their sons having girlfriends, and they don't want to feed them, and that's fucking weird to me. You got to figure your shit out.
Yeah, that's
if you're
weird.
a jealous mom. Figure it the fuck out. And there's a lot of jealous moms that exist, or at least I think everyone has grown up with, they know somebody that's a jealous mom out there, and they went to school, and there was jealous moms in the group. But
you want one more?
No, I just can't believe this was happening to people.
It's really
okay. This is not a pop culture take, but I was listening to this week's episode about how your friend's parents wouldn't feed you. Not yours, but Rhea, what you saw on TikTok. And I have a story about that. My best friend since literally birth, we grew up right next to each other, and our parents would take take turns picking us up from volleyball. And one day my friend's mom picked us up and took us to a restaurant directly after volleyball in high school. It was like freshman year, so we couldn't drive yet. And every single person at the table, and I'm talking about like 10 people at this table, ordered food to eat, obviously. And she picked us up, right after volleyball practice. So obviously I'm starving. And she asked me, do you have money? And I said no. And so then she just ignored me and didn't buy me anything. But I was texting my dad at the time, and I was like, hey, I got picked up and I'm at this restaurant, and they're not buying me food. And they told me, that they were going to take me right back home. So he called in and paid over the phone for the nicest meal on the menu, while they all ordered happy hour. So just had to share my story there. But yes, unfortunately it does happen. And I will say I'm still best friends with this girl and really close with her family. So I don't know if it was just like going through hard times or something, but it was a little odd, I have to say. Anyways, love you guys. Bye.
That's what's even more bizarre to me is like, if this is your childhood best friend, so like obviously the parents really well, to not be like, either like, I can get you dinner, or hey, I'm so sorry, like if you don't have money for dinner, we can't cover you right now. Like I just be like, oh, you have money? Oh no, you're not eating. What? And like the parents all know each other.
I'm sorry. I'm baffled by this.
Yeah, it is really bizarre.
I am baffled.
So many different iterations of this story too. Like some people have so many different versions.
Drop
of
the
this.
kid off. If you can't afford to pay for the kid's meal, if people are struggling, that's fine.
Or like, hey, I'll cover for you, but can you ask your dad to like pay me back?
Or don't even say it to the kid. Have a conversation with the parent.
Yeah.
Come home to the parent. Say, hey, we're struggling. If you're really struggling at that. But if you're going out to eat,
right?
How much are you really? You know what I mean? You can,
yeah. It's what? Yeah. No, I know. Yeah,
I'm baffled.
It really is confusing.
If you don't want to pay for the kid, drop the kid off before you go out to eat.
It's the girl's best friend.
They're still best friends. Why not bring it up to them now? What was that about that time?
Yeah, remember
you
that
guys
time
took me
after
out to
freshman
eat,
volleyball,
and you starved me, and I was a young child.
Yeah. Weird.
All right,
I think we got to move on from it. We
do.
certainly believe all of you guys.
There were a lot.
I definitely believe that it's happening because I saw it all.
Yeah.
But I just would never. I would never, and I had never experienced that.
Yeah, what a phenomenon. We can't wait for all the amazing concerts coming up this fall, but what we don't want to think about is the hassle of buying tickets. We want to focus on the music, not the cost or the stress. Game Time puts the power back in the hands of fans. It's your go-to hack for scoring amazing tickets and unforgettable experiences in just a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use, and the Game Time guarantee means you can trust you'll get 100% authentic tickets on time and at the best price. Plus, fees are always included, so what you see is what you pay. The Jonas Brothers just added a bunch of new shows, so if you are in a city where they're headed, make sure you're checking out Game Time to get those great deals, those great seats. I know they're going to be back in New York in December, so take the guesswork out of buying concert tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, Create an account and use code CHICKS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms to apply. Again, create an account and redeem code CHICKS for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today.
Hey, Rhea and Fran and Noah. It's Jessie from New Jersey. I'm a huge fan. My hot take is that they need 4 judges on Dancing with the Stars.
I agree.
After dedication night, it's clear that that fourth opinion really does matter. Carrie Ann is going to be on the show forever, whether you love her or not. I know some people on the internet love her and some can't stand her. Either way, she's a staple of Dancing with the Stars, and she's not leaving. I think another woman's opinion and a woman's score really does make a positive impact on the show. Let me know what you guys think. Bye.
People loved Kim.
I totally agree. I do think Kim was fantastic. I thought Kim was great. And I do think the problem is they're so tight on time, it feels like most of the time when they go to the judges, that it's like with 4, some of them at the beginning of the season may not even get a chance to talk.
But they always have a guest judge anyway.
I know, but 4 really does seem more, I mean, it is literally more balanced. But it just does seem like a better setup. I agree. I think 4 judges is better.
I think maybe just spicing it up and adding somebody new as well. I think people really were fond of Kim last week.
Yeah.
They really were. But, you know, things go on and people may not be fond of her anymore when she has a lot of judgment about people. That's what comes along with being a judge.
Yeah.
Is that when you have criticism for people don't like when you go against their faves.
Yeah, that's true.
So that happens. But not against it. They always have a guest judge, so why not just make a permanent 4th?
Yeah, that's true.
Hi, Rhea and Fran. This is Erin from Boston. Longtime listener, first-time caller. I just wanted to get your guys' take on Jesse Solomon's social media takeover with his singing, because I've never been so icked in my life. Every time I see a video of him singing, I just want to die.
I scroll past.
I think it's terrible.
I close
don't know
my eyes and
who's
scroll.
convincing him that he can sing. It's like he was trying to be a Temu Michael Bublé. And then over the weekend, the boys from Summer House made a video with him and Jason Tartik. And
of course,
that
I saw that video.
Taken over my DMs with women saying, ick, 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 ick. What do you guys think? I know you're like sort of friends with him at one point, but like maybe you guys can tell him to cut it out
one point
before he ruins his career. All right, let me know what you think.
Oh my goodness.
I just want to say Jason Tartik is always at the scene of the crime. If there is a social media shindig gathering, so you can bet your bottom dollar that Jason Tartik is in that room.
Well, he's in the New York City mix now because he moved
he's
here.
Just always out and about, and he's always at the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes to Jesse Solomon, I don't know him well at all. You know, we met him that one time, and if people got a passion, then I encourage them to pursue that, right? If you have a passion for something.
He does love singing.
And he loves singing. And is it hurting anybody?
No.
No. Is it icking girls out? Yes. Are there some girls that may like it? Also potentially yes. Us, I'm closing my eyes and I'm scrolling right past out.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have an interest. But, and you who are calling in, you and your friends, you are also icked out by it. But I'm sure there are some women out there that like it. And if he's got a passion for it and he wants to venture out and try to make music, then
I mean, look, I will say that made me feel a little bad. Like I just think like if you don't want to listen,
Temu Michael.
that it's
kinda
like
roasted him.
It's just like he's a nice guy. He likes to sing. I don't really feel like there is. If you don't want to listen to him, it's very easy not to.
Exactly. He's not harming anybody.
It's very easy not to consume him singing. Like you don't have to play the videos with sound. You know, like you can just let him.
Just watch him sing on mute.
You don't even have to watch.
I'm just saying you don't have to watch. Like if you don't want to hear him sing, you don't have to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he likes singing, and he's gotten good. Like here's the thing, it's whiplash, because it's like when he sang for the first time on Summer House, everyone was like, "Oh my God, he's an amazing singer. We love the song. What would you like?" You know, it became a whole thing, and everybody loved him for it.
Yeah.
And like now it's like, oh, okay, everybody loves me. I'm gonna try and actually try and sing. And like now when he actually tries, they're like, ooh, he's trying. Yuck, ick.
Right. People think trying is like icky. Yeah. And I don't believe in that.
I'll
think
never knock somebody for trying.
No,
for something
trying
they're
different
passionate
things and having a passion is cool. It actually is to be passionate about something. If you think he's bad, then, you know, that's another thing. Right.
If him singing is a turnoff for you, fine.
Yeah, no, totally fine. You don't got to be turned on by it, and you don't got to watch it. But I don't discourage people from trying their passions.
Yeah, yeah. Let Jesse sing.
Just let the man sing.
Great. And by the way, they were the video that they all did together was like that TikTok trend.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the one that's like, it's like, oh, if we can all quit our job if one of us has testing to see if any of us have a talent. You know that one that they're doing? I think it was on, yeah. It says, seeing if we have hidden talent so we can delete social media. Like, it's like, that's a TikTok trend. It's not like the group of them all got on social, like, they didn't all make a video like, we're going to sing now.
Right, but here's the thing. Anytime a group of guys from reality TV get together, it sends shivers down my spine anyway.
That's so fine.
You know what I mean? Like,
So
you're just
fine.
like, what are these guys up to?
Yep.
You know?
That's so fine.
So,
Yep.
All right, let's do one more. In case you didn't know, Abercrombie's new Sunday Sets collection is live. It's full of mix and match sweat sets in their iconic soft AF fabric made to make every day feel like Sunday, minus the scaries. Their men's A&F Essentials collection is really for everybody. Trust me, it is. I always steal my husband's sweatshirts because they're so comfortable. And it's Abercrombie's viral hoodie, the Essential Popover. It just came out in new colors and prints. So highly encourage you to start building your hoodie collection like I have. Also, YPB, aka Your Personal Best, is Abercrombie's brand of activewear, and it is the best. It's my favorite to work out in. So comfortable and so cute. And the fabric is all what it's about, specifically the new Studio Flex fabric. It's so comfortable and really cute. You can go work out, or you can pretend to work out and just take a cute picture in it. Abercrombie drops new arrivals every week. Shop the latest in their app, online, and in stores.
How is no one talking about how weird it was that Benny Blanco was barefoot for his wedding? And I'm not trying to be mean at all, but I will say the excuse of like, oh, that's his thing. Like, what?
It's his thing.
His thing is having his toes out for everybody to see. Could you imagine dressing black tie for a wedding, trying on different formal gowns, going to fittings, finally getting your dress? Maybe you don't go to fittings, but whatever. You spend a few $100s on a dress, and the groom has his dirty toes on the altar.
No,
I can't.
Dirty toes on the altar is
I
crazy.
know you guys covered this, and I was surprised at how nonchalant it was. I thought, like, it was shocking. My jaw unhinged hearing that. But to each their own. I just find him deeply unsettling.
Yeah. Here's the thing. There's so much shit that happens every day that you read and you just go along and you pass by it and you don't even think twice.
Right.
At its core, you're 100% correct. If I showed up to a friend's wedding and the groom was shoeless, barefoot, on the dance floor for his first dance, on the dance floor, it happens later in the night, fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
I changed it to slippers. If you're
walking down the aisle,
right.
and
well, he didn't walk down the aisle barefoot.
I thought that's what you're saying.
No, but I don't think
at the altar.
I don't think Benny Blanco was shoeless during the actual ceremony.
I thought that was the whole thing. That was that he doesn't like to wear shoes.
No, I don't think he was.
I think they were shoeless during their first dance.
I think they were shoeless on the dance floor.
I think they were shoeless for their first dance.
Yeah.
I thought it was the whole wedding.
If I'm at my friend's wedding,
I will argue. I don't think he was shoeless during the ceremony.
But hilarious to think about if he was.
No one should be shoeless during their ceremony.
No. And for your first dance at that, right? Yeah. Like, if I go to my friend's wedding and I look on that first dance floor while they're doing their first dance, and the groom is barefoot.
If you're seeing toes, it's a problem.
I'm actually not going to stop talking about that for the rest of the night. I'm going to talk about it with everybody.
People are eating their food.
I'm going to ask the groom what happened there, why, later in the night, fine. But the beginning of the night, there is a lot of questions. So you are 100% right about this
was
call.
Was Selena barefoot?
Selena was barefoot. They were both barefoot.
I think they both did a dance barefoot.
Because Benny likes to be barefoot and he likes carpet. He likes his feet on carpet. Now,
let's go barefoot to our live show.
You read things and you're just like, fucking celebrities, man. You know what I mean? Like, this Hollywood.
Right, it's just like people.
You don't bring guys about Hollywood.
Yeah.
If we went to Sarah's wedding and her husband was shoeless during the first dance, I'd have some questions for Sarah when she returned from her honeymoon.
Yeah.
I'd say, what happened there?
Yeah, no, you're right.
He just doesn't like the texture.
And if Sarah hit me with, he likes being shoeless, I'd say, well, there are some things you need to wear shoes for. And that's one of them. He could be shoeless at home.
That is like, celebrities just get away with it.
They do. It's because they're celebrities. They're funky. They're weird. They're spunky.
It's like if Benny Blanco wasn't known and he was just making music, like, that's a weirdo.
No, it's definitely is. And like, we have to, I think, get back to that a little bit more of like, that's a weird move.
Because now he might be inspiring other guys to do that.
Right. And we can't be inspiring grooms to go shoeless at weddings.
I'm dead thinking about this girl being like, imagine showing up at a wedding and you get to the ceremony, you look up to see the groom as the bride walks down the aisle and you just see his dogs out.
That's it. You see his big hairy toe and you can't even focus on what his facial expression is.
No, that would be
insane.
I will say it's, that I believe he had shoes on during the ceremony.
Yeah, we got to look back at the pictures. But you're right. You are right. It's just one of those things that you read things every day. You don't even blink an eye anymore.
They just wanted to dance barefoot. Dance like no one's watching.
Right. That's how they want their first dance.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yep.
At its core, it's weird though. It is.
Because then like that, I'm just thinking like the whole night, like all the people, you just like make small talk, you're walking around the tables and everything. Everyone else is wearing shoes, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And they're just talking to Benny, congrats. He's just standing there with his feet
this
out.
isn't a beach wedding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not in Mexico.
I find it hard
to
believe that Selena was that whole night from there on out, that dance, like wasn't wearing shoes.
No, I don't think it was that they were barefoot for the entire
You think
evening.
it was just the dance?
No, I think like on and off at the dance floor.
I feel like Benny just took it off at some point and didn't put it back on.
Like I'd imagine maybe Selena put on a sandal.
Selena Gomez danced barefoot at her wedding to Benny Blanco while he appeared on a talk show shoeless in April 2025. Gomez was barefoot while dancing. He's been on talk shows. Blanco appeared shoeless on the Jennifer Hudson show in April 2025.
With socks on or dogs out?
Dogs
it's a big
out would
difference.
Be fucking crazy.
But here's the thing. Benny Blanco is wearing shoes in these wedding pictures and this mirror picture. I think it's Selena Gomez who went barefoot.
Damn. Was it just Selena this whole time? We don't know. We don't know. Which, by the way, I don't find, like, I take my shoes off at weddings all the time.
At some point, like, toward the end of the night, everyone's like,
Yeah.
Absolutely. This is an AI overview on Google. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco had a barefoot wedding that included choreographed first dance. The couple opted for a more casual and personal celebration, with a source noting that Blanco does not like to wear shoes.
Yeah.
The preference led to rugs and carpet throughout the venue, encouraging everyone to stay barefoot.
Yeah. We just don't know.
They performed a choreographed first dance barefoot.
Yeah.
Which sources say left guests in awe. The choreography reportedly included elements from Dirty Dancing and Grease. Wedding theme, the barefoot element contributed to the event's laid back and personal happening. There's no way Martin Short and Steve Martin were walking around barefoot at this venue.
No.
Oh, but we have photos of them during their first dance. And Selena and Benny is wearing shoes and Selena Gomez is barefoot.
But do we know that's definitely their first dance, or is it just them dancing?
Gomez, there's nobody else on the dance floor. People are watching them. Gomez danced barefoot with her new husband, leaning in for a kiss that looks straight out of a classic black and white film. Yeah, so Benny's wearing shoes.
Hey, so maybe we've had it wrong this whole time.
Okay, now I'm seeing photograph. Benny is shoeless while they're sitting down, and Selena's in shoes. So they took turns.
They just swapped.
They took turns.
At the end of the day, some moments they were in the shoes, some moments they weren't.
And here's the thing, actually.
At their own wedding.
Benny Blanco wore shoes during his first dance.
Yeah.
So take back everything I said. You know what I mean? Selena Gomez not wearing shoes is less weird to me than if the groom, if the bride,
I do agree
if I
with
showed
you.
up to a wedding and the bride wasn't wearing shoes at her first dance, I said maybe her feet hurt.
Yeah.
From the heels. Maybe her feet hurt. She wants to break.
Be like something happened. She has to take her heels off.
She has to take her heels off. The groom not wearing, it's like, well, you're a maniac.
Yeah.
That's a double standard.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And those exist in the world.
Girls have prettier feet too, so.
Yeah, of course. Men get a manicure, pedicure before their wedding.
Yeah.
But if he's barefoot later in the night, fine.
Yeah.
It's just.
But then
I've never seen any guys barefoot.
But then
at a
you
wedding.
think then is part of you like, wait, Does he like tell her to take her shoes? Like, does he have some weird fetish?
Then that's none of my business, though.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't give a shit if he has a fetish. Like,
Yeah.
none of my
I want to
business.
see you dance without your shoes on.
If that's his preference, then so be it. None of my beeswax, but it's a little bit more acceptable for the woman to have her shoes off. In my eyes. And if that's a double standard, then fuck, sue me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm with you.
All right. That wraps up a very interesting popcorner today.
Yep.
Call in. The number's on our Instagram bio now, so make sure you call in.
Some hot takes for sure.
Definitely.
The girls were feeling a little angsty today.
They were. There was a lot of hot takes, and I love that. I love that for all of us. Thank you very much. All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Thank you so much for watching and listening. We love you guys so very much, and we'll talk to you on Friday. See you in DC. That didn't.
CNDC.
That did not flow out. Isn't that the worst when you're talking and you just like...
It sounded like you made up an acronym. Like it was CNDC.
Yeah, I just fucked that up. I meant see you in DC and bring your signs. Yeah. And I thought it was going to flow out differently, and it didn't. I'm embarrassed now. All right. Love you guys very much. Smooches. We'll talk to you on Friday.
Yeah, Chicks in the Office. Long-time listener. First-time caller.
Look at the charts, who does it the best? 2 chicks getting paid in reality checks. You can find them at the gym, it's not even